Vita. Hey guys, on Tanya's phone. Tanya's back there. Can't see her. We'll be starting in just about 30 seconds at work, trying to escape. Aren't we all? It was about 30 seconds. Hey Maritza, welcome. I'm glad you could join us live today. Hey church, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the Shala. I have Tonya in the house, about 7 feet away from you right now. All right, about 20 seconds, let other people join on as well. Hey Alyssa. All right, let's get this started. Welcome, namaste. We are in my shala in New Orleans, and very grateful to have Tonya. And the goal here is so I can teach behind the camera and be far away from her, and then you can see her doing the asana. And so it's really a treat because we're not really around each other, but she's only been with her family and me for the last 2 weeks. So, yeah. Today, I'd like to call this one from Cracklin to Cauliflower. Hey, Elena. And the reason I want to say Cracklin to Cauliflower is because I grew up in Louisiana. I love, love, love fried pork fat. I ate it since I was a kid. A quarter of my family is Cajun, and they would get it from Marksville, Mansura area all the time, bring it to New Orleans. And I grew up eating that all the time. I used to think, oh, there's no carbs in it, it's just meat and fat. And then, as time goes on, you really start to just be more conscious in the way you live. And right now, more than ever, we need to really be conscious of what we've been putting in our bodies, and how it's not only going to make us feel like right now, but in the future. I mean, it is imperative that we take care of our bodies because that's what houses our heart, our mind, and our soul. Look, we all want to perform better or look better and all that, but when it comes down to it, it's like, how can I breathe better? How can I think better? And around a decade ago, when I started, I was doing marathons for a while, I ran across this book by Scott Jurek, and it's called Eat and Run. And he speaks in the book, and he's one of the best ultramarathoners of all time. He speaks in the book of how his performance never changed until he started going on a plant-based diet. Hey, Shiva. And so I read this book, and I'm way inspired. So I decided to go about 5 months going pretty much vegetarian. I missed meat, I missed fish, and I did it for those 5 months. And then I went back. And then I've had little spurts of yeah, I'm just going to go for a couple weeks and go more vegetarian or plant-based. And then I've had other people that I've read, or Dana at the church, who was yeah, you ever thought about the repercussions not only to yourself, but to the world and to animals and stuff like that, by still eating animals. And so today I wanted to kind of share this practice as kind of a road to being more conscious in what we put in our body. Thinking about whether it's heart disease, childhood obesity, cancer, diabetes, thinking about our environment, like the greenhouse gases, deforestation, the wildfires, and all these things. I mean, a lot of them are direct cause from this animal consumption. Now, I'm not saying that humans can't be omnivorous. I'm saying we don't need as much, and it's just not that great for us. We need to be able to repair and prevent, and then sometimes even try to reverse. And sometimes when we get to the point of reversing, it might be almost too late. So I'm very grateful to people in my life that have kind of just like put it in my ear, but never really forced it on me. And it's really like finding your own path towards this. So we'll start our class with the sound of your soul waking up 3 times, the sound of Om. I will get out of the frame. Tony will get on her mat, and then we will begin to flow. Take a big breath in through your nose. Big sigh out of your mouth. Inhale for the sound of Om. Lift your arms up to the sky. Fingertips meet for a Hakini Mudra. Then thumbs come to your third eye. Keep your mudra. Big breath in. Big inhale. And a big sigh out of your mouth. I am going to step aside, let Tonya get to her mat. And let's start in the downward facing dog. We'll get right into it. These hour-long classes, where they kind of like go off on Instagram Live, you have to like make sure you are right on time. There's like no minute over here. So I will try to get this party started. Pedal through your feet. Find some beautiful movement through your beautiful body. And as we go through this asana practice of movement, think about where we can move other things in our life. Think about the karmic energy that comes around and around from our actions, from our consumption. And this is where we take what we learned here on the mat, we take it off the mat. Find stillness, bend your knees slightly, lift your hips higher, chest back to your thighs. Inhale your right foot high to the sky, pulling up to the right inner thigh. And then step it in between your hands. Inhale, the heart reaches forward. Exhale, drop your back knee. Arms reach high to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Go as fast as you want. You know this is your practice. Sink into that right knee. Take a big, big breath in. On your exhale, hands come to the ground. Bend your left knee. Reach around with your right hand for the top of the foot. And then find a twist over to the right side. You can take the gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale your arm back up to the sky, back down and around to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then perch pose. Left knee meets your right knee, like you're a bird sitting on a wire. From here, you're going to take your left bladed side of the foot and bring it over towards the right side of the mat, maybe a little bit longer. From here, look over your right shoulder. Reach your right arm towards the window or whatever you're looking at. Elena, what are you looking at in New York? Probably a window or a wall. From the window to the wall. Tonya's like, what are you talking about? It's a rap song. All right. Infant grasshopper. So we'll come back to this shape a little bit later, just a little bit more intense. Right hand comes to the ground. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Downward facing dog. Roll into plank pose. Child's pose, knees out wide, big toes touching. Know that you can come here to find rest and relaxation whenever you need. Slide your heart onto the mat for baby cobra. Tops of the feet press down, heart lifts. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Pulling up to the left inner thigh, three-legged dog. Step it between your hands. Reach the heart forward, breathe in. Drop your back knee, breathe out. Arms up to the sky. Sink, go up, go back, find space. Find those inhalations and exhalations. Grow the body longer. Grow the mind. Grow that spirit and soul. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Bend your right knee. Reach around with your left hand. Twist it to the left side. Keep drawing the shoulder blades together but down at the exact same time. Inhale, the left arm comes sweeping over the head and back down to the mat. Beautiful. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Perch pose. Right knee meets left knee at the top of the mat. Latest side of the right foot comes over to the left side of the mat for your infant grasshopper. Look over your left shoulder. Left arm reaches towards the other side of your room. If you're outside, it's reaching to the other side of outside. You're getting a nice, beautiful breeze here for New Orleans. It's like late 70 degrees right now and windy and beautiful. Hand back to the mat. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Left foot meets. Roll into plank pose. And then lower down to your belly. Cobra pose. Breathe in, tops of the feet. Come down, heart lifts. Then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Slowly, slowly walk to the top of the mat, one little baby step at a time. Grab opposite elbows and then sway from side to side. Shaking your head out, yes. Shaking your head out, no. Slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Arms reach over your head, finding Hakini Mudra. Fingertips touch, and then thumbs come to your forehead center. There's this Ayurvedic proverb that says, when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, there is no need for medicine. This Hakini Mudra brings the balance of the mind, to know that we need certain things in our lives, and that there's this ignorance that comes in, and we have to know that that is the stimulus to get us to consciousness and enlightenment. It's that balance of yin and yang. All right, keep that Hakini Mudra at your head. Warrior 3, right leg goes straight back. Big breath in. Exhale, standing splits, hands to the ground. Inhale, your right foot steps back to a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll into plank pose. Lower down to your belly. Reach the heart forward, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Right leg high to the sky. Step in between your hands. Inhale, left foot meets your right foot, top of the mat, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms reach up to the heavens. Hakini Mudra meets over your head. Exhale, thumbs to your forehead. Inhale, left leg goes back, warrior 3. Flow through the left inner thigh. Keep the hips squared. Forward fold for your standing split. Inhale, your left foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll into plank pose. Lower down to your belly. Cobra pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky, exhale. Left leg comes high to the sky. Step it in between your hands. Inhale, right meets left, top of the mat. Fold deep into yourself. Inhale, rise. Arms reach overhead. Hakini Mudra meets overhead. Thumbs come to your forehead center, that place of intuition. Right leg goes back, warrior 3. Standing splits, hands to the ground. Inhale, the right foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll into plank pose. This time, lower down halfway, or maybe just a little bit. Upward facing dog. Flip the top of the feet. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Right leg high to the sky. Step it in between your hands. Left meets right, top of the mat. You know where we're going. Fold into yourself. Inhale, rise. Arms reach up. Hakini Mudra over your head. Find balance at your intuition, third eye, thumbs meet. Inhale, the left foot goes back, warrior 3. Keep the hips squared. Forward, fold into your standing split. Inhale, the left foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll into plank pose. Chaturanga. Lower down halfway all the way. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Left leg comes high to the sky. Step in between your hands. Right meets left. Inhale, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Hakini Mudra meets over your head. Thumbs come to your third eye. Inhale, your right foot goes back, warrior 3. Exhale, standing splits. Right foot steps back, plank to chaturanga, go right into your vinyasa. Maybe it's a 3-legged vinyasa. You can amplify and modify anything that you would like in my shala. Big breath in through your nose. Big breath out through your mouth. Bend your knees. Look forward. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms reach overhead. Thumb knuckles to your third eye. Left leg goes back, warrior 3. Standing splits. Plank to chaturanga. Right into it. Beautiful. Upward facing dog. Nice, Sonia. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, jump to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Press your heels down. Sides of the body lengthen. Hakini Mudra over your head. Big breath in. And your exhale, diver's pose. Airplane the arms back. Heart pulls forward. Knees are nice and soft. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Lift and lengthen halfway. Forward fold. Crow pose. Early crow pose or Malasana squat. I tricked her. She's like, oh, I'm about to jump back. Bend into the elbows. Look forward. Put the big toes together. Belly in and up. 3, 2, 1. Jumper, step back. Go. And then lower down halfway. Forward knees, chest, chin. You can do Ashtanga Namaskar. Beautiful. Let's build this beautiful flow. Right leg high to the sky. Warrior 1. Step forward. Round your left foot to a 45-degree angle. Let right hip back. Press the bladed side of your left foot so much into the ground that your left arch lifts. And then you find this lightning bolt. Zip up your left thigh. Straighten the front leg, wing the arms back. Big breath in. And then devotional warrior, bend into your front knee. Keep the hips square. Up and around warrior 2. Or peaceful warrior. I'm sorry, peaceful warrior. Triangle pose. Right hand down to your shin. Left arm up to the sky. Left toes come towards the front of the mat. Left hip softens. The hands start up maybe on the shin. And then find space to the left side body. So you can turn your left ribs, your right ribs, up towards the shala ceiling. Or whatever little nook you are in. Flying warrior. Left hand pulls you up to stand. Goddess pose. Sway from side to side. Press your outer feet into the ground. Find that energy from the ground up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stay low. Warrior 2, front of the house. Peaceful warrior. Take it up and back. Hands to the mat. Make it yours. Vinyasa. Left leg high to the sky. Warrior 1. I love how Felipe in New York, and I use this as well, you can swipe left or you can swipe right on whatever you want to do. So swiping right, for all those people out there that does not know, that means that you're like, yes, this is what I want to do. Straighten the front leg, open the heart, wing the arms back, devote yourself to something bigger. Swiping left means no, don't want that in my life. Peaceful warrior, take it up and back. Triangle pose on the left side. And right now, if you're swiping left and right on anything, do not meet up. This is why we have social distancing. Soften that right hip. Find space. Crown of the head keeps reaching forward. Maybe you find that twist in that back bend here. Flying warrior. Right hand pulls you up to stand. Goddess pose. Sink the booty low. Big breath in through your nose. Big sigh out of your mouth. Stay low to the front of the house. Find peace into your life. Make space to the right side of the body. Then hands to the mat. Make it yours. All right. Adding on as we always do, right leg high to the sky. Taking it away. Warrior 1. Starts the same way. Straighten everything out. Lengthen that leg. Wing the arms back. Devote yourself as you fall forward. 2 to the back of the house. Dancing around. Beautiful. Back of the house. Oh, yeah. Peaceful warrior into your triangle pose. Left hand down to your shin. Right arm up to the sky. Your left toes now are on 6 o'clock and your right toes are turned towards the back of the mat. Peaceful warrior. Take it up and back. Kali, left arm under the right arm. Eagle wrap the arms, turn the toes out. Sway from side to side. Feel the legs get strong. Feel this inner goddess. Big breath into your nose. Stick out your tongue. Kali ma. Stay low to the front of the house. Peaceful warrior into your extended side angle. Right forearm to your right thigh. Your left bicep is over your ear and your fingertips are reaching towards the front wall. Find that long line of energy. all the way from your foot through your fingertips. Take a half bind here. Left arm behind that right hip crease and just open the heart a little bit more. Peaceful warrior, go up and back. Rainbow warrior, swing it back. Half moon, right hand to a block, or a book, or your water bottle, or whatever you have around. Flex that lifted foot. Melt the shoulder blades down and together at the exact same time. Maybe you find triangle pose here. Make sure your right foot is facing straight forward towards that block or water bottle. Gently step back, peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel your hands to the mat, vinyasa of your choice. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Left leg high to the sky. Moving quickly so we can get through an hour. Warrior one. Take it up. Wing everything back. Open it all up. And then dive down into devotion. Because that's all we have. Take it to the back of the house for a 2. Peaceful into your triangle. Right hand down. Up and back for peace. Kali Mazin, the right arm under the left arm, eagle wrap. Sink the booty. Shake the booty. Shake the booty, Tonya. Beautiful. Big breath into your nose. Stick out your tongue. Make some noise, Tonya. Stay low to the front of the house. Peaceful warrior to your extended side angle. Left forearm to your left thigh. Fingertips reach overhead. Find that long, beautiful line of energy and prana. Our life force. The life force that comes from the plants that we eat and that help us to breathe every single day. Peaceful warrior, take it up and back. Oh, yep, take it up and back. It's cool. Rainbow warrior, half moon, Ardha-Chandrasana. If you want the half bind here, take it around in Ardha-Chandrasana. Or right arm can come up to the sky. I know we didn't do it on the other side, and it is okay. Right thigh engages. Right thigh comes forward just slightly. And then open up the heart. Gently step back, peaceful warrior. And then hands to the mat, vinyasa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more round. Right leg high to the sky. Take it away. Virabhadrasana 1, step forward. You know we're going to move on your own breath. Open it all up, straighten it out, and then find devotion. To the back of the house, we'll meet in a 2. Up and back for peace. Triangle pose on the left side. Peaceful warrior, up and back. Keep your flow going. Kali Ma into the middle. Be the goddess or God that you know that you are. Find that inner divine light. Sway from side to side. Big breath in through your nose. Stick out your tongue. Kali Ma. To the front of the house. Peaceful warrior to your extended side and go with the half or the full bind. You know what you need in your life. You know what you need to repair, to prevent, to reverse. It's a choice. Peaceful warrior, mech. Rainbow warrior. Ardha-Chandrasana, half moon. Right foot goes forward. Left arm up to the sky. All right. OMG, left foot behind right foot. Stand tall, Tadasana. And then right foot behind left foot. OMG, opposite side. And then grab your right knee into your chest. Stand tall. You're going to take your leg out to the side or grab your big toe, Tita Hasta Paribhustasana B. Left arm reaches the opposite way. From here, right toes behind your left ankle, diver's pose with your ankles crossed. Knees go out wide, heart goes forward. Option to go into a cross-ankled forward fold or cross-ankled crow. So arms come out in front of you, bend the arms backwards, look forward, just lean right into it. Lean, pull the heels in and up, belly in and up, and then float backwards. You got this. And then go to your flow. Shift the weight forward. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Here we go. Left leg high to the sky. Virabhadrasana 1. On your own, take it away, reach up, open it up, and then come down. Take it to the back. Change your perspective, something that you know that you need more of. Peaceful into your triangle. Peaceful warrior, up and back. Right arm under the left arm, Kali Ma. Sway from side to side. Big breath in through your nose. Big sigh out of your mouth. Ah. Stay low. 2 to the front of the house. If you're in your own apartment and by yourself, wake up your neighbor when you scream. Say, it's time for lunch, people. Peaceful warrior, up and back. Extended side angle, left forearm, left thigh. Half into the full bind. Open that right shoulder up. And remember, just like I had my teachers, we can all become like these grasshoppers, right? The people that teach us, we were students of, and maybe they learned from us. And you take those bits and pieces. It's something that's not forced on us. Peaceful warrior, up and back. It's something that we retain and get conscious of over time. Rainbow warrior. Just keep moving. Half moon. You know where we're going. It's knowing that we have intuition to bring that conscious effort back into our lives every day. Oh my God, it's pose. Right foot behind left foot. Tadasana, stand tall. And then left foot behind right foot. Utthita has to be left knee into your chest. Take your leg out to the side or grab the toe. Totally up to you. Right arm reaches out the window. Look at that, Tonya. Out the window. This place is so cool, guys. Can't wait to have a party one day out here. I think I'm going to build a deck too. I'm going to have a yoga deck and a yoga shala. Cross ankle divers pose. Left toes behind your right ankle. Knees out wide. Just crossing at the ankles. Make sure it's not the shins or the knees. And then cross ankle forward fold into cross ankle crow pose. Elbows come back. Heart starts to reach forward and just gently fall forward. You're only like a foot off the ground. Even if you fall on your head, it's okay. Just watch that block. Jump back, jump back. You got this. Shift the weight forward, shift the weight forward. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Child's pose. Knees out wide. Great, great job. People out in internet land. Antonia. You know, I get the question like all the time, like, do you still feel strong? Do you get enough protein and this and that? You know, one thing I can say about my experience with this is I've gone through the phases of being. I mean, I've always been an athlete, but I've gone through the phases of eating like more meat or more fat, and not that I didn't look good, but when I've gone to this plant-based diet, and I'm not gonna lie, 2.5 weeks ago I had some sushi. Like I was craving it, I went out there, I did it, you know. And but being on this plant-based diet, it's not the way I look, it's the way I feel, and I can tell a huge, huge difference cognitively, the way I think, the karmic energy of what you're putting in your body, of what you're doing for our planet. I mean, there's so many things. And I said, I don't hate on anybody that eats the way they want to eat. But sometimes it's like the little steps that we take. And it's the people who are like, hey, maybe this is something good that you need to put more into your life. Where do we get our nutrients and our energy from and the life force? Comes from the stuff from the ground. All right. Slowly come up into a downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Big sigh out of your mouth. Bend your knees. Look forward. Jump to the top of the mat. Forward. Fold. Peace fingers around your big toes. Feet hip width distance apart. Fold deep into yourself. Maybe even bring a slight bend to your knees, and you can bring your chest closer to your thighs and your elbows out to the side. Release the bind of your toes. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up to the sky. Mountain pose. Eagle pose on the right side. Right leg wraps around, right arm comes under. So to pull your right hip back, and then squeeze your skin to your muscle to your bone, and then hug internally. From here, slowly unfurl. You're going to reach for the inside of your right foot with your right hand. Come into our Shiva. The Lord of Intuition. Reach for the inside of the foot. Get the knees in line first. And then start to kick the foot back. Keep the hips squared. Charge your body forward. Third eye leads the way. Bring a half Hakini Mudra to your forehead center. And then stand tall top of the mat. Put your left knee into your chest. Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana A. So standing leg raise. The leg comes straight out in front of you. The knee can be bent, or you can grab around the big toe. Both arms up to the sky. Keep that foot lifted. Float through that inner thigh, and then airplane. Left leg goes straight back. Wing the arms back. Keep the hips squared. Dial your left pinky toe down to the ground. Right into pyramid pose. And my lawn people decide to come over the day that I teach yoga in my backyard. Great, wonderful. It might be a little bit loud right now, unless I can go tell them to stop. Left hand down, right hand to the sky, or actually right hand to a block or water bottle. Totally up to you. Pull to the left inner thigh and lift the left leg off for a revolved half moon. Bend your left knee. Reach for the top of your left foot with your right hand. You're going to start to kick your left foot out to the side as you bend into your knee. Your left hand comes out to the side for your baby grasshopper. If not, infant grasshopper works as well here. Heart reaches forward. And then see this final twist. Drop your booty to the ground. Right hand behind your seat, left elbow outside your right knee. Spine grows long on every inhale, and then you rinse everything out on every exhale as you twist. Take another big breath in, and on your exhale, counter twist forms to the left side of the mat, third eye down to the ground. Boat pose, Navasana. We are going to have a fun boat both times. Low boat. And then come up, make a tree over your head. Low boat. And then come up and become an apple. Low boat. High boat. Low boat, be a banana. High boat. All right, rock and roll a couple times. We'll meet in chair pose. So watch the wall behind you if there's something behind you. All the way up. Beautiful. Cool. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Padahastasana, gorilla pose. Feet hip width distance apart. And then you're going to walk your toes up towards your wrist crease. Keep pulling the belly in and up so the tailbone rises up towards the heavens. Release your feet from underneath your hands. Slowly come up to stand. Arms reach up to the sky. And then eagle pose on the left side. Left leg wraps around, left arm comes under. Square the hips forward. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. slowly unfurl. Find some freedom. Find your Shiva. Find this dance of bliss. Reach the right arm forward. Kick the left shin back. And then half Hakini Mudra. Find your balance here. Keep the forehead going forward. And then stand tall, top to mat. Utthita Hasta A on the right side. Knee into your chest. Grab the knee, grab the big toe. Kick it out straight in front. Hips stay squared. Left arm up to the sky. Press down with your left foot. Get taller. Beautiful. Right arm up to the sky. Hold the leg up. Pyramid, airplane. Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Pull to the right inner thigh. Keep the right toes facing straight down. Drop that right hip just a little bit. Pyramid pose. Drop your right foot to the back of the mat. Hands down to the ground. Take any version. Hands behind the back. You can take a fist bump. You can take opposite elbows. You can bring your hands back. She's just gonna keep doing modifications. I'm just gonna do what she says. What she does in asana, I'll just say words. All right. Right hand to the mat, left arm up to the sky. Blocks, water bottles, books. Great right here. Big breath in. And then left hand to the mat, pull up to the right inner thigh and lift it off the ground. Hand down onto a block for your revolved half moon. Bend to your right knee. Reach for the top of your foot with your left hand. Now you're going to start to bend to your knee. Start to kick your right leg straight. Kick it straight. Right hand out to the side. Look forward. Heart forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Drop your seat. Seated spinal twist. Left hand behind your seat. Right elbow side your left knee. Take a big breath in. And your exhale, twist it to the opposite side. Third eye down to the ground. Foot pose. Second one, fun one. Be a grape. Bug pose. That was just a joke. Low bug. Conga clap. Low bug. Conga snap. Low bug. I'm gonna clap twice. Low bug. I'm gonna snap twice. Low bug. I'm gonna clap 3 times. Low bug. I'm gonna snap 3 times. Low bug. I'm gonna clap 4 times. Low bug. Come and big apple 4 times. She's like, what do I do? What is an apple? What is an apple? She's like, this is not English, this is not Belgian, this is not Dutch, this is not French. What are you talking about? Altar pose. Drop your feet, hands behind your hips, fingertips facing forward. Big breath into your nose. Lion's breath out of your mouth. Beautiful. Bring your booty to the ground. Lay down your back. Roll onto your tummy. Bring your chin to the center. Palms facing down, zip your toes up. Next, inhale, locust pose. The legs, the arms. Pull the fingertips straight back towards the feet. Look out in front of your mat. As a community, big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Take your opposite cheek to the mat. Wiggle your hips from side to side. And locust pose. Take it up again. Press down through the belly. Lift the heart. Find more space. Find more length. Big breath in. Slowly come down. Shake your tail feather from side to side. All right, option to go back into locust or bend your knees, reach for the tops of your feet for Dhanurasana. Keep the knees pulling in towards the center. Press your shins back towards the top of your mat. Flex the feet. Lift up a little bit higher. Big breath in. Slowly lower down. Windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Hands slide underneath the shoulders for a cobra pose. And then downward facing dog. Walk your hands back toward your feet. Slowly rise up, arms up to the sky. Big 180 jump. Look the other way. Go. And then forward fold. Halfway lift. Jumper step back. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Roll into plank pose. Calm down to your knees. Hero's pose. Alright. Come to stand on your shins. Tuck your toes. Hands come to your lower back. Press your hips forward. Squeeze the thighs. Start to drop the head back. And then stay. Keep pressing the hips forward. The back bend comes from the front of the body. So zip up your abdomen. Big breath in. Then send your hips forward, sit back on your heels, stand up on your shins again, and then back down, hero's pose. Hakini Mudra at your forehead center. Come up onto your shins. Option to keep your feet flat on the ground or tuck your toes, hands to your back again. This time the option is once you start to lean back, you can grab for each heel one at a time. So press the hips forward, squeeze into the thighs, and rotate them towards each other, and then one at a time, right hand and left hand, drop the head back. Open up that fifth chakra. And that fifth chakra is a place of our voice and our ears. And yes, we probably speak more, but we have two ears, so therefore we should listen a little bit more. And know that even though maybe there's something like you just aren't in agreement with at first, maybe it's something that you actually need to help you in the future. Press your hips forward, sit back, booty to heels. Hakini Mudra at your forehead. Maybe it's thinking of the mantra, let food be thy medicine. In the United States, only 11% of our consumption on average comes from whole food, plant-based diets. That means the rest comes from animal products and processed shit. We need to change the conversation of what's actually good for us. Swing your legs around, lay down on your back. Soles of the feet press down, heels in towards your butt. Press all four corners of the feet into the ground. On your next inhale, lift the hips up for bridge pose. Make sure your fingertips can almost raise the backs of your heels. And then bend your elbows so your hands are on the side. And then press down on your upper arm bones so you can lift a little bit higher. Beautiful. Nice. You can lay your arms back to the ground if you'd like. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Feet come out wide, knees knock in towards each other. All right. Feet back hip width distance apart. Hands behind your head if you're going to wheel. If not, you already have your bridge pose. We've been there. If you're going to wheel, fingertips facing your ankles. Push down through your feet first, then through your hands. Let your head hang back. And rotate the thighs. Push the hips forward and the chest back the opposite way. It's like the Hakimi mudra. It's finding balance, that push and pull of life. You need the ignorance to find consciousness. Then tuck your chin, slowly lower down. Feet go out wide, knees knock in towards the center. One more bridge or wheel. Whenever you're ready, go up. Watch out for your ponytail. Stay with that big, big, beautiful breath. Feel the lungs expand and contract. Another big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Happy baby. Grab the outsides of the feet. Find a little sacral rock from side to side. Eagle wrap the right leg around the left leg. Arms sway out to the side. Let your legs fall to the left. Gaze goes over your right for supine twist. Come back to center. Switch the cross of your legs. Let them go to the opposite side. Slowly come up to a nice comfortable cross-legged seat. We'll take our right leg straight behind us. Went the wrong side. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It doesn't matter. All right. Sit up nice and tall, square the hips forward. Make sure your left knee is outside of your left hip or just parallel with it. Take a big, big breath in and your exhale. Fold over your left knee. And these concepts of letting food but eat be thy medicine, I mean, that came from Hippocrates, like, I don't know, probably, I don't know, in the early part of like 2 centuries ago almost, basically. So it's been around. And even one of our own, Thomas Edison, he said in, I think it was like the early 1800s, he said the doctor of the future will no longer treat the human frame with drugs, but rather will cure and prevent disease with nutrition. It's these visionaries or gurus in our lives where we are the grasshoppers. We take bits and pieces of what we learn. Sometimes it takes us a month to get it. Sometimes it takes us a year to get it. Sometimes it might take us a decade to get it. But when it clicks for you, it's when you make that decision. And I'm not a person who's gonna like push it down people's throat, even though that's the theme of this class today. I want you to make your own decision. I want you to take the knowledge that you gain from living your life and know what's best for you. Know what's best for this world. Slowly roll up. Swing your right leg around in front of you. Slowly left foot in center of the thigh. Left hand behind your seat. Take it up and away for stargazer. Take a big breath in and drop your seat. Reach for your right foot. Janu Sasana. Slowly roll up. Switch. Put your right knee into your chest. Left leg goes back. And sit tall. Spread the hips. Finally, big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Our pigeon pose. Think about the title of this, From Cracklin to Cauliflower. I mean, you used to be able to see me at Jazz Fest, and one pocket would be stained with grease because as I'm sitting out there watching bands and stuff, having a couple drinks, like I needed something salty, and I would have a bag of Cracklin or two a day and just snack on it all day long. At the end of the day, it wasn't even the alcohol that made me feel bad. It was my stomach from all the grease and animal fat. And it's like, yes, it might taste good, but what is it doing for me? I might be able to digest it now, but what long lasting effects, if I do this over time, is it going to have on my future? Same thing goes with smoking. I smoked shit for 12 years. From the time I was 13 till I was 25 years old. Not habitually. I still did it though. Social smoker. How dumb could I have been? Thank God for the last, how old am I? For the last 13 years of like really regenerating my lungs. And that's where it comes. Like, where can we prevent? Where can we repair? Where can we reverse? Slowly roll up. Swing your left leg out in front of you. Sole the right foot inside the thigh. Right hand behind your seat. Take it up and away. Another big breath in. Drop your seat. Reach for your left foot. Slowly rise up. Have your right foot meet your left foot at the top of the mat. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Inhale your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. Lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Slowly come up to a nice, comfortable cross-legged seat. Akini Mudra at your third eye. I want you to think about this. When I was, for a couple of years, I went around the state for Humana health insurance. And I do these talks about nutrition. I was still eating meat at these times. Um, but I would always ask, because I would always tell them, like, you need more fruits and vegetables than anything, even whole grains, and legumes, and all these, like, natural things. I used to ask them in Louisiana, and you get mixed responses, but can you go the rest of your life just eating meat, no fruits and vegetables, and be healthy? The answer is no. Can you go the rest of your life just eating fruits and vegetables and whole food, plant-based items and no meat and be healthy? And the answer is yes. So start to think about the switch. Like I said, I'm not saying go 100% like I have. And like I said, 2.5 weeks ago, I did something that I really wanted to do. I had not had sushi in so long. I missed it, craving it. I'd just been sick. I don't know if it was from just the stomach thing or maybe I even had Corona. It's something I wanted. Every once in a while, I have a drink, but it's those repeated things that we keep doing that we know are bad for us over and over and over again. That's going to be the long-term effect. I'm going to get Tonya to move to the back of her mat so I can come back in here. And you can stay here in this seated meditation, or you can come and you can chant with us. Um, it is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, and that's may all God's creatures everywhere be happy, wild, and free. That's humans, that's animals. If not, find Shavasana. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Start to find some life back into the body. Moving your fingers and toes. Make circles with your wrists and your ankles. On your next inhale, raise your arms longer ahead like you're just waking up. And pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Slowly roll to your right side and then up to a nice, comfortable cross-legged seat. Hakini Mudra at your third eye. Big breath into your nose. Fill it up into the center of your forehead, sigh it out of your mouth. We'll end our practice with the sound of the universe 3 times, the sound of Om. Big breath in. Om. Lift your Hakini Mudra up to the sky. Om. Collar, hands around your mouth, send it up to the heavens. Om. So knuckles come down to your third eye. Thank you so much for joining us today. Namaste. Eat more plants. We love you.